What's going on, everybody? My name is Pastor Blackwood, and I want to show you guys three different ways that I use AI and that I think you should start using AI. Even if you're not techie, this is the perfect intro way to begin using ChatGPT, Gemini, the Google's Gemini, and there's a few others. I think there's like Claude or something like that. Anyways, I use ChatGPT, it's my favorite. I'm gonna get right to it. The first way that I love to use AI is as a thinking partner. That's what I like to call it, at least. And I'm going to give you some examples. So, the first example actually just happened to me a few weeks ago. So, I was at the mechanic because something was happening with my truck, and I'm not a car expert. I don't know what, the engine light came on. So, I went to the discount auto store where they do free check engines or they plug in the car, the diagnostic. He gave it to me, and then I took a picture of it. And then instead of going to the mechanic, the mechanics be lying to you. I used AI. And I was like, yo, what does this code mean on my car? What is this? I asked every single question I possibly could, right? And then I went to the actual mechanic already knowing kind of like what AI, they say AI isn't always so perfect, but at least it's always, I want to say it's like 90% there. So at least I had a gist of what I needed to know before I went to the mechanic. So I went into the mechanic. Sure enough, it lined up with what AI said on what was wrong with my car. And I said, all right, cool, go ahead and fix it. Go ahead. That's because I had already done my research on Chat GPT. I was in the car, just literally just asking so many questions. Like, okay, now what if he says this? Okay, give me another scenario in case he says it's not that and it might be something else. I kept going back and forth with it. And I think that's how you should do it too. The second way that I love to use AI, not a thinking partner, but I call it a translator. And I'm gonna tell you what I mean by this. So, whenever not understanding something, I love that it's got the picture option, right? You can take a picture of something and just go ahead and ask the AI, hey, what is this thing? What is it here that I'm looking at? You can take pictures of things and tell AI, translate this to me like I'm 10 years old, right? You can say things like that. You can say, hey, explain this to me in an analogy. Give me an example for like I'm talking about like apples and oranges and bananas. Like dumb it down for me, right? That's way number two that you can take AI right now and begin using the free version of it. Third way that I love using AI, and I think is one of my favorites of all time, is I like using AI as a mentor. So I view AI as an employee, right? I pay $20 a month for their $20 plan. And for $20 a month, this employee does everything I ask it to when I ask it to. And if I need it to be a mentor, it is my mentor. And I'll say things like this. I'll say, act as Warren Buffett, Ray Dalio, and any of the top 10 best financial strategists that you've ever examined out in the world. I tell AI, yo, scrape the entire internet right now for me because I'm about to ask you a serious question about my finances right now. Tell me when you're ready. And then AI, it'll come back and be like, all right, Pastor, we're ready. I got, such and such here lined up for you. What's your question? And then you just lay out your question. And once you ask your question, you get a long listed response of whoever you decided could or should be your mentor in that moment. Anyways, I'm trying to keep this short. I don't want to take too much of you guys' time. I know you got some AI to go learn how to use. If you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you like, because I'm going to give a whole lot more knowledge like this on this channel. And for now, gotta go. I'm out. Peace.